What's going on, guys? It's Swimzyy here, and welcome back to a new Warframe video. Now, in this video, we are going to be looking at Baro Teer's full rotation for this week. Now, today is the 22nd of September 2023, and Baro is currently located on the Coronia relay on Saturn, so let's see what he has. Alright, so we have the Ultra Sentinel tail. I'm pretty sure we got something to do with the Ultra set for the Sentinel last week, or the last fortnight I should say. But in this skin, your Sentinel will be indistinguishable from the air sentries that guard the ancient Tower of Ultra, as described by Drusus Leverian. Now this is the tail. It looks, I'm not going to say it looks the best. I don't run Sentinels, so I don't think I'm going to be picking this one up this week. But as always, if you do like this, pick it up. Next we have Volcanic Edge, plus 60% heat, plus 60% status chance for melee weapons. This is pretty decent if you like to use heat on your melee weapons, and it also gives you some status chance. I would pick this up if you like using radiation or gas. Then we have Primed Ravage, plus 110 critical damage for shotguns. This mod is crucial to actually do a lot of damage with shotguns. I would highly recommend picking this mod up. Then we have Prime Chilling Grasp, plus 165% cold for shotguns. Again, this is a very good must-have mod if you like doing viral damage for shotguns, and you get a shit ton of cold damage. Pair that with Toxin and you've got a ton of viral at your disposal. Then we have another shotgun mod, Primed Cleanse Infested, plus 55 damage to Infested. This is a Bane mod. It's not very good, but I would still pick it up anyway because it is a primed mod and it will help your weapon out against the Infested. Then we have the Prisma Gracata, a Prisma variant of the standard Gracata. And I'm not going to say it's the best. It looks pretty decent, but it is not the best by far. You get some good mastery fodder out of it, but apart from that, it's not really worth it. Then we have the Inaros Tomb scene. This unlocks the scene for use in Captura, and it's alright. It's the scene from the main Inaros quest, so if you want to see that in detail, then now is the chance to pick it up and go have a look at it. You might be able to get some good Captura scenes and some good photography, so if you like Captura like I do, I might actually pick this one up. Then we have the Baro Teer glyph, a glyph depicting Baro Teer. It's just a glyph, nothing special. Then we have Primed Bane of Grineer, plus 55% damage to Grineer for rifles. This is a very good mod. I don't like using Bane mods myself, but if you want to do some more damage to a certain faction, this is the perfect mod for Grineer damage. Then we have the Harkonnen Wraith Arm Armor. It's fairly different on both sides, and it's alright. It's got this Kuva look to it with the red and dark purple, but in my opinion it doesn't look very good. Then we have the Harkonnen Wraith Leg Armor. Again, it's pretty much the same as the Arm Armor, but it's for your leg, and it looks alright. I'm not going to say it looks the best, but it certainly doesn't look the worst. And finally, we have the Harkonnen Wraith Chest Armor, probably the best piece of armor in this set, and actually has a rotating fan here, so that looks pretty cool. Then we have the Anpu Sugatra, a little melee dangly for your melee weapon, and this is really just for show. It provides no actual purpose in combat, so only get it if you want to be fancy with your melee weapon. They're not really worth it, plus it costs a shit ton, so that's a downside. Then we have the Teer Atmos Mask, a decent, very decent operator attachment. It actually looks pretty good. I'm probably going to pick this one up. So it does cost a lot, but of course it's a pretty decent face mask for your operator / drifter. Then we have the Teer Raza Sayandana. It's not the best looking Sayandana by far, but it still isn't the worst. Then we have the Harkonnen Wraith Cloak. I don't understand how this Sayandana is a cloak, because a cloak normally, you know, hides your face, but apparently this is a cloak, so pick this up if you really like it. It does match the Harkonnen armor, but it's just not my cup of tea. Then we have the Teer Sentinel wings. Some Teer decorations for your Sentinel. I'm not going to be picking these up because I don't run Sentinels until they add the Sentinel buff coming in the future of Warframe. But for now, I'm going to skip this one. Then we have the Anpu staff skin. Pretty decent skin, but again, I'm not going to be picking this up because I don't really run staffs. Then we have the Super Vandal, a pretty decent Vandal weapon. I would pick this up. It's not as good as it used to be, but it is still pretty decent. And if you get a pretty good Riven with it, then it will do mega damage. Then we have the Eminence color palette. This color palette is actually pretty good. I use this a lot of the time, so I would highly recommend getting this. Plus, it's fairly cheap compared to the other things that Baro has brought this week. Then we have the Machete Chid skin. It's a machete skin, and it looks like it's got 2 blades, but in my opinion, it doesn't look that good. So, only pick it up if you really like using machetes. Then we have the Desert Skate Floof, a customization for your Orbiter / Dojo. And yeah, I'm not going to go over this. You guys know what a floof is. Then we have the Doomstick Teer drone, which I would actually pick up because it is, I think it's fairly new. I'm not sure. I don't have it, so I think it is fairly new, but don't quote me on that. It is very expensive, so it's not really worth it. Plus, I already have 4 Doomstick drones. It's just another one to add to the collection. Then we have the Chroma Immortal skin, a very ugly Chroma skin. I don't know who the fuck would even purchase this, but if you do like it, go ahead and pick it up. It's available this week. Then we have the Lunar Renewal Tiger sigil. You can't really see it, and I don't know why, but it is a sigil of a tiger, and it's got that Lunar Renewal effect. Pick this up if you really want it. I don't see the value in it, but it is fairly cheap. Then we have the Ordis Reified statue. It's a pretty decent lore-based item. A decorative statue that recognizes steadfast loyalty in an ever-changing universe. This is Ordis's look from the, I think it's the Angels of Zariman? It looks alright. No, this is Veilbreaker. This is Ordis's look from Veilbreaker in a statue, and it doesn't look too bad. So pick it up if you really want it. Then we have the Fey Path Ephemera, the cheapest ephemera that Baro can bring, and it is a guaranteed drop every fortnight for Baro, and it's pretty much an autumn leaf ephemera. Looks pretty decent for the price, so I would pick this up if you haven't already. And finally, Sands of Inaros Blueprint, the blueprint that allows you to play the Sands of Inaros quest to gain the Warframe Inaros. It's a pretty decent quest. If you haven't done it, I would highly recommend doing it, and make sure you scan those sand golems so you don't have to do this quest again like I did. Well, that is everything that Baro has brought this week. Let me know down below your favorite thing Baro has brought. For me, it would be Primed Ravage, that 110 critical damage for shotguns. It's just too good to pass up. There was actually a ton of decent mods that Baro has brought this week, so it is not prime disappointment. If you did like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And it's been Swim, guys. Later.